we need more investment in Asia and more investment also in Europe. Therefore, it's not just a coincidence that the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank comes now in parallel with the European Fund for Strategic Investment. And in the same way as European countries are engaged in the bank here, we look forward to cooperation and investment from Asian nations also in the European Fund for Strategic Investment. And it's very important that our financial institutions, the European Investment Bank on our side, and this new bank, of which 40 members obviously will be also shareholders from the European Union, work closely together.
The AIIB is a great success. We were offered to sign up already last summer, so like a year ago, but things went very fast and it's a resounding success. We were #1 amongst European countries to sign. We are convinced that any additional financing can help develop smaller or poorer Asian states. So the news that the capital will be $100 billion is good news.
Well, obviously we thought there is an important future and there's an important room for the bank, which is why we in Israel decided to become charter members of this institution. I think that obviously we're all waiting to see the full formulation of this plan. We would like to see possible opportunities also for Israeli companies to have a better position in Asia, to be more involved in projects through this new financial instrument. So again, I think we look forward to working very closely in the formation of the bank.
Well, I am convinced it will. That's why Poland joined AIIB as the only country from Central and Eastern Europe. The Polish governments look at this project as a very potentially interesting, important project. It is of course aimed at developing infrastructure in Asia, which is again obviously supportive institution for the One Belt One Road concept, which is currently being focused on Asia. But in the future, we expect it will be also embracing activities outside Asia. And this may be one of the most important financial institutions globally in the years to come.
No, let me tell you, I think that in the present situation in the world, and in all regions, infrastructure is a very, very important component. And I think that good institutions that can be created, well, that's a very good idea. And we should not look at them as a high competition to others. They are complementary. So I think it's a very good initiative.
Well, AIIB, this initiative has surprised many ways. I think including many Chinese, and many did not expect so many countries will join the AIIB, because well, the AIIB, as its name tells, it's Asia focused, but so many non-Asia countries, now have joined that. That means it's a wonderful project. Otherwise people will not join that, right? If you look around the world, when economy is good, whether you have democracy or not democracy, people will have a good life. When economics turns bad, well, democracy doesn't matter. Democracy will have a difficult time. If you look at the current Europe, Greek, they're all democracies, but their economies are in very bad shape. So the government, society, all have difficulties. That means, in an age of globalization, just really we're in the same boat, right? We're in the same boat. We know this is what China calls so-called common destiny, right? So I would say for all countries, the development, economic development is still the hard to choose, right? Without the economic, sustainable economic development, all countries, all economy will get trouble, right?